on, guys? Welcome back. Digital Slang back with another video. Today we are talking the FULCOL Watch 5. This is a smartwatch, a clone of the Series 5 from Apple. This thing, however, is dropping in at around 71, 72 bucks. I'll drop the link below and you can pick it up on AliExpress. Now, what's cool about this, of course, it's not going to have all the bells and whistles of the real deal, but it does have some pretty cool features, and we'll talk about that as we get into it. It comes in 3 colorways, black, white, and pink. This is the black colorway, and it's just a cool smartwatch. If you don't want to break the bank, this might be a better option for you, but we'll take a look. The packaging itself, we have a picture of the pink watch on the front, nothing on the sides except the black dot, which represents the color of the watch itself. This is the black colorway. And on the back, we go into the specs a little bit, and it tells us about some of the features on here. And this is the 44 millimeter size as well. The chip in here, it's the MTK chip. If you don't know what that chip is, a lot of the clones of the GoPhone and the iPhone clones and the watch clones, they all run off the MTK chipset. And it tells us about the display. It's got 1.54 inch display. So there is a chin and a forehead on here. It's not the edge-to-edge display of the real deal. And the screen resolution is 240 by 240. But a lot of cool features on here. If we go down into the product features, it does support an alarm, a calendar, sleep monitoring. It does have GPS. It does have a heart rate sensor, and it does have a pedometer, which if you're into sports and hiking and running, it will track your steps. And you can download the app as well that will help keep track of all your workouts and activity. So again, a lot of cool features on here. And if you scan this QR code on the back, it'll take you to the app. Whether you're on iOS or Android, you can download the app there. But we'll do all that and I'll show you guys. But let's take a look at the watch itself. So if we open up the box, we'll get our first look. And it does come with 2 bands as well, which is really cool. And we get the sports band, which is very similar, 1-to-1 of the Nike sports band for their watch. And we also get the regular black band. And here we have the watch, again, the 44 millimeter. Also in the box, we do get the charging cord to connect. It is magnetic here, so it's a magnetic wireless, just like the real deal. And then we do have our user's manual, as well as a screen protector here. It's not a glass screen protector, but they do include a screen protector nonetheless. We'll put this stuff to the side for a second, and we'll take a look at the watch itself. Now again, these bands will fit on the real watches, and the real watch bands will fit on this watch as well. And if we open this up, we take a look at the black Series 5 watch. We'll peel this off. And when we power it on, you'll be able to see the forehead and the chin. You can kind of see it here. Let's see if this thing has any juice. All right, guys, so we're back. I finally got some juice to this thing. So once you power this guy on, the first thing it's going to ask you is what language you want it in. So it's in English. And then I went into settings, and we're going to turn on the Bluetooth. So to connect to your phone, now everything on here is through Bluetooth. There is no SIM card, there is no LTE, so it's all done through Bluetooth. So if you go into settings, and if you see here, power on, visibility on, watch 6, you hit connect in your Bluetooth settings, and we are connected. So now text messages, phone calls could all go through the watch if I wanted to. Also, if you go to a QR code scanner, and you click on the code on the back of the box, it's going to take you to an app, and it is in Chinese, but it will say if it's for iOS, and this one is for iOS, the top one, and it's called Li Fun Wear, and you download the app. And if you go into the app, it has some cool features, and for the price, it's not bad. It's a fun watch, and it does some cool things. It has a pedometer built into the app as well as on the watch itself, so you can track your steps just from the watch, or if you want to use your phone to do it, it will track it from there as well. Your sleep, it will monitor your sleep. It does have a heart rate sensor. Now, I'm not sure how accurate the heart rate sensor is, but it is there. And if we get out of here, let's throw on a band, see how they fit. And again, you can use the real bands as well. They are going to work. So we'll slide these on. Very smooth, very convenient, and it's going to look just like the real thing when you're wearing it. There's plenty of different bands you can get, and the fact that they give you 2 to start out with is pretty cool. So to sync everything, even though you're connected with Bluetooth, if you go into the app and you hit this menu button, you can synchronize your time, your weather, your language, all your data. You can find your watch. So if you lose your watch and you click on Find My Watch, it'll play this sound if you misplace your watch, which is really cool. And you can also go back in, and when I first got the watch, the weather was showing the weather in China. But if you hit synchronize weather, so now the app is going to show the weather where I'm at. So very cool. A lot of cool things. It's a cheap watch, but it is a smartwatch, and it does allow you some of the benefits that the smartwatches have. And if you're into activity, if you're into keeping track of your sports and your history of your workouts, and this might be a good pickup for you. Let's take a look at the watch itself. And we have our crown button here, and we have our button here. This is also our power button, and it's also our, think of it as a return button. And the same with pushing the crown in. Now the real watch, if you turn the crown, the dial, it'll scroll through things, but on here the scroll doesn't work. You physically use the touch screen to do all of the scrolling, and then you push this as a return button also, just like the power button. So if we touch that, it goes into the interface, and it's very smooth. It doesn't lag, and it's just pretty cool. And that's your settings. You go into your settings, and again, what you can do in the menu, your phone book, your dialer, Bluetooth messaging, call logs. It does keep track of your calls, your pedometer again, which is your step tracker, and it will keep track of all your steps. Your sleep timer, it will do that. Sedentary, which is going to, it's a reminder, so it's going to send you reminders. An alarm clock is on here. Camera, your Bluetooth connection, which we are already connected. Bluetooth music, and you can play music right through here. You can take and answer and end phone calls through here also. You can sign on to Facebook or your WhatsApp, your heart rate sensor. And to change your watch interface, if you just hold down and you scroll, you can pull up different watch faces. So really cool, a lot of options on here. And for the price, it's not bad. You get a lot of cool different things. So right now, let's just play some music and we'll see how it sounds through the watch. It's not very loud. You can hear it, and your ringtone's the same, your notification is the same, but this will be the volume for music. Now the camera, real quick, the camera on here, you cannot take pictures from the watch itself, but what it will do, it will control your camera of your phone from the watch. So you can set your phone down and take pictures from your watch from your phones. If you hit up, it'll bring up your steps, and if you hit up again, it'll bring up your sleep timer and then your heart rate. So a lot of different things you can do without going into the settings. The watch looks like the real deal, and if you don't want to spend a lot of money, it's not a bad option, and it does give you some good features. And if you want to dial a phone number, we'll call somebody real quick just to test it out. Hey, can you hear me okay?
Not okay, but I can hear you.
I'm just calling you from the smartwatch that I'm doing a video on.
Oh, okay. I figured that was what you were doing.
Yeah, so I just wanted to test it out, so thank you for being my guinea pig.
You're welcome.
I don't want to keep you on the phone too long because I'm in the middle of shooting a video.
All right, enjoy.
All right, I'll text you later.
Bye.
Bye. So I gotta be honest, the phone call itself is much better than I thought it would be. And I wouldn't have any problems hearing it. So really cool. And again, you can send text messages, you can listen to music, listen to content, whatever you want to do. But the smartwatch, the Series 5, let me know what you guys think. It's not a bad deal. It's like 70 bucks. I'll leave the link below on AliExpress. But that's it for the video, guys. We'll be back with more. Stay tuned. I got a bunch more videos coming, a lot more earbuds in store, a lot more on deck. But that's it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back soon with more videos. So peace.